Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about what I've been thinking about and what I want to do with my channel. And I really debated whether or not I wanted to even make this video. I thought, well, why don't I make some of these small changes that I'm thinking about and just see how it goes. I never really understood the big announcement for a change or anything. I should just do it and just see how people react. But I did want to share with you why I'm doing some of these things. I think it would make it a lot more clear. It also explain what you may be seeing in my channel starting this year. So as you guys know, or you may not know, this may be your first video here with me. Welcome. If it is, if it isn't, you guys have probably been watching me for quite some time. And I usually do videos like this where I'm sitting down, which is actually kind of ironic, but I'm sitting down in front of the camera and I'm just either trying on makeup or talking about a new release or whatever the case may be, talking about my monthly favorites. And I still very, very much love makeup. That has not waned at all in the least bit. What has waned for me is my passion for creating these types of videos where I just sit down, I turn on the camera, I'm talking to you, I'm laying things out, I'm putting stuff on, and then that's it. I go, I run, I edit it, and I upload it. I have been doing this on February 4th, actually, of this year. I will have been doing this for 6 years. Uploading beauty content. I have uploaded a lot of videos, I think close to 1,500 videos. Again, while I don't not love makeup anymore, I mean, I still love it. I get so excited when I see releases. What I want to do is just sort of present information to you guys in a different way. And I think as a content creator, it's important to shake it up a little bit every once in a while. I don't think there is a faster path to burnout than just doing the same thing over and over and over. So you may have noticed that I've been uploading more shorts. This is something that has, I guess, been sort of inevitable. And I don't want to say like I'm here getting like dragged into this world of like short form video, because yes, in the beginning I was very resistant. I didn't really enjoy it myself. I didn't enjoy actually ingesting this information myself, but I have come to really appreciate being able to absorb information or get information that I need in a very quick amount of time. And when I really sat down and thought about it and started consuming, beauty shorts, beauty TikToks, things like that, beauty reels, I thought, well, what are the ones that I really love? Obviously, very entertaining shorts and TikToks have become very, very popular. Those TikTokers have been very popular. That's not really me. I can't say that I can sit here and just yuck it up with you guys for like 30 seconds every single day. That's just not what I do. So I thought, well, what could I do? How can I present information in this short form way? And so what you'll be seeing definitely here on YouTube as YouTube Shorts, possibly I'll bring it over into TikTok, and possibly I'll bring it over Instagram as an Instagram Reels, but I will be reviewing like new makeup in that way. What I am hoping is that YouTube will allow us to upload shorts that are just a little bit longer than 1 minute. I would really love 2 minutes. I think that would really be awesome, especially when I am, again, kind of like chatting about a new product. So that is how I'm going to be presenting new makeup releases to you guys from now on. I'm going to create a short. I feel like that's the fastest way I can get the information out to you. It's how I like to receive this information on new makeup. I'm like, oh, 1 minute. I see the person introduce it, talk about it, try it out, and then give me their thoughts. They like it or they don't like it. And I find it extremely helpful. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys. And I've tried it out with the Natasha Denona Pastel Pixie Glow highlighter. I've done it with the Charlotte Tilbury new highlighters. Another thing I already cannot remember. What was the other thing? So that's how I'm going to be presenting new makeup to you guys. And that's not to say that I'm not going to be including these products in a longer form video, which brings me to my longer form videos, which will mainly be vlogs. And I have really, really come to enjoy creating vlogs for you guys. I find that that's the best way that I can connect with you guys. It's when I get the best comments from you guys. It's the time where I really feel like I can connect and relate and inspire you guys. And it's taken me a long time to figure out why I like doing what it is that I'm doing. And it is to inspire. But I know online, it can be very difficult when you don't have the whole picture. You guys don't really know me and where I've come from in my life. And when I vlog, I feel like I can open up a lot more about those things. So that's why I'm going to be vlogging a lot more. And it's going to be a lot of kind of like behind the scenes too, which I think is going to be fun. So, oh, this was the other thing, the Dior concealer. The reformulated Dior concealer. I made a shorts about that. And in a vlog, I kind of did a behind the scenes where I, did this sort of like montage of me actually filming the short. Of course, I sped up that footage. So I will be including that, information. I told you my thoughts about it in the vlog. But I really want my shorts to be where I convey like the thumbs up or the thumbs down on that sort of thing. And the vlogs to really be like a behind the scenes, and a get to know me and like a hangout and just like be with one another, because there's just so much presentation here on YouTube, on Instagram, where everyone is always putting their best selves forward, which is absolutely fine, right? We like to put our best selves forward, but that's really not the reality. And of course, we've all had this conversation about social media for a very, very long time now, that it's not real. What we see is not accurate about the person's life. And so, I started vlogging a while ago. I mean, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it is very uncomfortable at first. You feel very vulnerable. You don't know how much to show of your life, how little to show, should I show more? Should I talk more about this? And I know for myself, I am naturally just a very private person. And so it has been a real growth experience for me to vlog and share my life with all of you. And it has, I think, made me a better person. I really enjoy creating vlog content. And like I said, what I want to do with my vlogs is really grow with them. I feel like I've grown a lot since I started this YouTube journey. And I want to share all of that with you. And I want to share my experiences. And I want to, in some way, somehow, inspire you guys to live your best lives. That has become my why I do what I do, why I love doing what I do. And I definitely want to get more into that, obviously, while I vlog. I don't want to bore you guys too much with that here right now, but you're going to see my long form content really shift into vlogs. And that's not to say I'm never going to do another sit down video again. If I feel the need to do a favorites, if a lot have accumulated, maybe the best way to present that information is in a long form, just sit down video where I'm showing you like things that I've been loving lately. So you're gonna see a lot of makeup reviews as shorts where I'm talking about individual products. You're gonna see a lot of my long form videos are gonna be vlogs where we really get to know one another, where we really get to hang out, where I hope to inspire you guys. I hope to be inspired by you guys. I always am when I read your comments, so keep them coming for sure. And what I also wanna do in terms of like rounding out my content is really utilize my blog, Instagram, and TikTok. And YouTube is still my priority. It's where I feel like I connect with you guys the most. And Samantha March and I talked about this when we talked about how we were struggling with our content and struggling with YouTube and short form content. And I have really been sitting down and thinking a lot about how I'm going to like kind of spread out my content in terms of all of these different formats. So anyway, YouTube is still my priority, but there's still Instagram, there's still TikTok, and there's my blog that I launched last year. And I really like the idea of having the blog kind of supplement YouTube. For example, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but I just did a shorts on the Charlotte Tilbury, the new highlighters, and I really love them. I mean, I think they're really, really great. And I will be talking about them in a vlog and etc. What kind of came to mind when I started playing with these is, okay, maybe I should talk about my top 5 favorite highlighters as of late, because my taste in highlighters have changed over the past couple of years. I still like highlight very, very much, but I don't like ones that are super duper shiny anymore. I really like ones that have a very satiny kind of glow, and these have that. And I thought, well, that would actually make a great blog post. So you're going to see like supplemental content over on my blog, and it's either going to be a little redundant to what I'm doing on YouTube, but I'm hoping to create content over there that's like an offshoot of what I'm doing, or something that relates to what I'm doing and maybe isn't like a total overlap. And I really got some lovely feedback on the blog where someone commented, and I really took this to heart, and I was like, yes, that's why I created this blog. I had sent out a newsletter saying, I had a new blog post up and et cetera, et cetera. And, have you seen my latest YouTube videos? Have you seen my latest Instagram posts? Typical newsletter. And someone responded to that newsletter. They replied to it and they said, oh, this is so great. I really like being able to read something because sometimes video takes all of my attention and I can't give it all of my attention. So I like reading while I'm commuting. I like reading when I'm, eating my lunch or something. And I really liked that. And I thought, yeah, this is why I created my blog, because some people just like to read their information. They don't want to have all of their senses taken over, So anyway, the blog will definitely be supplemental to YouTube. And, in terms of my actual content, you may have also noticed that not only am I talking about makeup, but I'm also talking about fashion. And I feel like I'm kind of reintroducing myself here to you guys, because you guys know me as a beauty lover first and foremost. But my first love is fashion. I started cutting out ads and creating little paper dolls and stuff when I was very young, like elementary school. I used to tape ads up all over my bedroom wall. It would drive my mom crazy. She was like, "Don't use that tape. It's gonna ruin the paint." And I'm like, "I don't care. I'm covering it all anyway." And I just was always obsessed with fashion and therefore makeup, because in those ads you would see all of that crazy makeup and all the real incredible artistry. Anyway, so all those two things always went hand in hand for me. But I was previously a hand knitwear designer before I started doing YouTube. And I've gone and taken classes at FIT. I've gone and taken classes at Parsons, construction classes, illustration classes. So it really is a passion of mine. And I don't really know why I started my YouTube channel talking about makeup. I think it's because makeup at that time was kind of re-entering my life. And it was like, wow, fashion had always been this kind of constant. And I love talking about it. I love shopping. I love handbags, as you guys know. But makeup came in and kind of swept me away. And I think beauty YouTube swept me away. I mean, I was enamored with it. I couldn't get enough of it. I was watching every Jaclyn Hill video. I was watching every Tati video. And gosh, so many YouTubers that I don't even think make videos anymore, which makes me so sad. But anyway, I think that's why when I started my YouTube channel, I wanted to talk about beauty, because that was what lit my fire at that time. And I liked fashion, and I did kind of pepper fashion in a little bit here and there. But most, 99% of my content when I first started was about beauty. But I love fashion. There's really no denying it. And I find it easier to talk about fashion when I'm vlogging. So you are going to see more fashion content and also lifestyle. It's something that I feel like, I haven't necessarily been able to dive too deeply into. Again, if you don't know this about me, I moved to Vegas about 6 years ago. And before that, I grew up in New Jersey and lived in New York City for all of my adult life. And, living in New York City before the internet and Instagram and all of that was just about survival. There wasn't anything too pretty about it. I lived in very, very small apartments. Anyway, and then, moving to Las Vegas, I've been able to now live in a larger home, an actual single family home, which I never ever thought I would live in. I thought I was always going to be an apartment dweller. So it's been this very interesting journey for me. And I definitely want to share that with you guys too, because I feel like I'm a little bit later in my life to be experiencing my first, single family home, but this is just the path that I'm on. So I'm really getting into more home type things, which I kind of throw under lifestyle. I'm able to travel a little bit more now, so that I also throw under lifestyle. I love vlogging when I'm traveling. I'm going to be traveling quite a bit this year, so I'm really excited to share those trips with you. So that's what I would say is the only change to my actual content, is that I'm going to be talking about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle in a more evenly divided way. And then because I am going to be vlogging quite a bit, I don't think I'm going to be uploading long form content as much as I have been. My aim is to upload 2 vlogs a week. I'm thinking Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm not really sure. And of course, if there's, I don't know, a special event or something fun that requires its own vlog, maybe there'll be 3 vlogs in a week. I don't really like holding myself to a schedule, because vlogging is so organic and I don't want to force myself to upload something on Wednesday Wednesdays and Sundays, like if nothing happened on Monday and Tuesday, like what am I going to vlog? So it's my hope to get 2 up a week. The days may vary. Shorts, on the other hand, I will probably have at least 1 up every single day. At the moment, they're not that much easier for me to make versus a long form video because it's a whole different like workflow process for me. And until I get used to it, I think at most I'll have like 1 short up a day. There will probably be missing days in there, but that's sort of my goal. So that is essentially like the overview of what I'm planning for the channel. And, you know, like I said, and like, you know, I keep telling myself too, because you know, I was nervous making this video. I'm like, oh my God, so many people are going to unsubscribe and, you know, no one likes change and blah, blah, blah. And yes, there is going to be a change on the channel, but what I'm talking about is going to be the same. It's just how I'm presenting the information is just going to be a little bit different. So that's it. That's all I feel like is happening on the channel. I'm not going anywhere. I love doing this, but you are going to see my vlogs kind of take this shift where I have to keep my why for inspiration really in the forefront. I don't want to just keep, you know, doing try-on hauls and showing you what I get in PR and just, you know, trying makeup on, basically doing the same thing that I did, doing long-form content, but with my smaller camera. Like, what is the point? So definitely expect more like heart-to-heart talks and me answering like Q&As and maybe me giving advice if you guys have questions and things. So that is it. I just wanted to share with you what to expect in the coming year and just say thank you. I really, really appreciate you guys. Always have, always will. I love reading your comments. I love creating content for you guys. So definitely leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking and I'll see you in my next vlog.